Yeah, you learned all sorts of ways to throw the beads, toss the beads.
How to not kill people. And,
Yeah. All right, y'all. Football fans across the Gulf South have been watching closely as a new chapter begins for the New Orleans Saints. And right at the center of it is the man leading the offense. Our next guest is the starting quarterback for the Saints, a player whose journey to the NFL has taken him through multiple programs and ultimately to the opportunity every quarterback dreams about, leading an NFL franchise. Now he's stepping into the spotlight here in New Orleans, a city that lives and breathes football. Joining us now is Saints quarterback Tyler Shough.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me, Mark.
So good to have you. Look, before we talk about the city and the Saints, we've got lots of questions and lots of fun things to discover. Let's talk about Banana Ball. What was that like?
I mean, it was probably one of the most unique experiences I've ever had because I was a former baseball player, so I got to kind of see the behind the scenes of them warming up.
Yeah.
But it also goes like 4 hours of rehearsals for them with all the routines that they do. Every single day it's like a new show. So it was cool to see the prep work and then have it come to fruition for these, a sold out dome was insane.
Amazing. 70,000 people.
Yeah.
When they announced you and you walked out onto the field, what was the
Well, I was planning on just
impression
jogging, and then it just like the crowd pop was so insane. You just full adrenaline, and they just told me like, hey, just throw it up. They should let you catch it, and I was just pure adrenaline. It ended up being like 40, 50-yard throws. I was like, all right, I don't know if I got many more left in me right now. I'm kind of
Save it.
I got kind of getting tired. But it was such a cool moment to kind of be able to have my family there and be in front of Saints fans and have that opportunity. So what a great team.
The crowd went nuts. Now I wasn't there Saturday. I was there Sunday when another quarterback came out, Drew Brees. What did you think of that?
His was rightfully so louder and more unique. I mean, it was impressive him stepping up to the plate. I think that was the coolest part. It was like, hey man, I want to go play, because they had the idea beforehand, and I think him making contact and running it out was pretty cool because I don't think a lot of people would have been able to hit the ball or even make contact.
No, and it's real baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on.
That was one thing I learned was like they're actually playing. It's just all the dances and all the stuff is like obviously pre-made and it's kind of fixed, but like they're trying to win. They're trying to get after it, and that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, we were talking to a player last week who actually hails from Morgan City, Louisiana, and he says there's a lot of competition between the 4 teams that make up 4 or 6 teams that make up the Banana Ball, and wish them all the success in the world. Hopefully they get back through here. So back to Drew just for a moment. What is that relationship like? Quarterback to quarterback. Is it a mentor? Is it a what is that like for you?
Yeah, he's been just kind of this another like mentor. At first I'm like I don't even feel deserving to even kind of talk to him, or what an honor to meet him originally when I first got here. But the kind of person he is, he reached out and almost immediately after getting drafted and just kind of was there, and he was a huge advocate for me and just breathing life into me throughout the season whenever I was a backup, because he had been a backup. He had a kind of a tumultuous start to his career where he wasn't Drew Brees as we know and love. He had to grind through a lot of stuff, and that was great for me, being able to talk to him about how you prepare every single day, and then kind of transitioning now into he's going to help me plan the off-season throwing in San Diego for some of the guys. And but yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to earn his respect and keep getting better.
Great. Well, hope to see him back in the Dome for a couple of games.
Yeah, no doubt.
Speaking of New Orleans, you've really dived into it. When I realized that you were going to be on a Mardi Gras parade, it was like, all right, he's a true citizen now. What was it like? You were Grand Marshal for Pygmalion. Mm-hmm. First time ever in a parade?
Oh yeah, first time for sure. It was. I mean, you kind of hear about Mardi Gras, obviously, but you don't really know, especially if you're not from here. Just the impact of that it has on the community. It brings everybody together. Just the pure joy of seeing everyone there. But really, it was Desi Vega who kind of invited me. We had struck up a really good relationship, and it was kind of during the season. And I was just like, man, it's hard to think about right now. I was like, I can't even.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus on
I'll
football.
Get to it.
I'll let you know. And it ended up coming to fruition, and it was just like I didn't really know what I was getting into, and boy, was I glad I did it. And we're gonna have to make that a yearly thing for sure. So what a cool.
Yeah, you learned all sorts of ways to throw the beads, toss the beads.
How to not kill people. And,
Watch that arm.
Yeah.
The city really has embraced you, but we also see you embracing the city. What's it like being a member of the community?
I mean, I feel like I'm not fully part of it yet. I think there's a level of, when you're from here and you've been here for a certain amount of years, and for me, I'm just trying to be myself, and then over time, I think that happens. But I think the people here, the interactions that you have, that's what makes it really, really fun and really unique. Because we haven't really done much yet from the Saints, how I feel at least, and I think the hope and the joy that you see around the community, and whenever we do good as a football team, that's what really motivates you. So I think that's kind of the thing I'm looking forward to continue to do is just have fun that way, and then who knows what will happen.
Yeah, you sense, though, the way people have wrapped their arms around you. I mean, that's how they feel about the Saints.
That's where it's like
best Saints.
Telling guys and the people who like come want to sign here and re-sign back, and like guys like Cam who have been here for so long, and it's hard not to want to stay here forever. It's like the love, the embracement of everybody. So it's such a really cool place that, like I said, I feel very undeserving. So I know I got to do everything I can to kind of keep breaking the mold. Yeah,
you planted your flag here. You are a new father.
Mm-hmm.
Can you comment on what that's like?
Yeah, that's what it was like. Last night was pretty rough. 2 nights ago, I was telling people, man, he's sleeping great. Man, he's been. I got to just keep my mouth shut. I'm telling everybody he sucks at sleeping now, so I can maybe try and jinx it and
knock on wood.
Good. Yeah, something. We're trying every different type of swaddle or diaper fold, something. So that's what after this I'm gonna head back to, because we got family pictures. So
all right,
we'll see how it goes.
Beautiful time in your life and your family's life. Back to football for a moment. Take us into the locker room from the quarterback position and the importance of leadership. How do you lead as a rookie coming in, and how is that changing going into the second season now?
Yeah, I think when you first come in, you're not necessarily leading. You're trying to just really earn everybody's respect, and you have to do that through making genuine one-on-one relationships with the guys and just being yourself. And it's a struggle. It's hard. You're not going to earn 120 guys in the entire building, so you're not going to be a leader right away. That's why you have some veteran guys that can kind of show you the way, but you have to do it by example. And then slowly but surely, when you get to play on the field and you get to prepare and show the guys that, you're about what you say and you want to earn it every single day, and then that's when those opportunities come. And I think Kellen and the whole staff does a really good job of facilitating that for me to have those moments. And I know I got to continue to grow in that way. So I think for me, it's just exciting to have the same staff as everybody kind of coming back this year, to where we can kind of all, we've kind of seen what we can do, and it's, we're not really satisfied with it. So how do we kind of increase that standard and hit the ground running?
Demario Davis and Cam Jordan talked about you a lot last year, about what they saw in you. And now with free agency, players are talking about signing here because of what you did at the end of last season. We're reading about that. We're reading the sports pages. No pressure, but what does that feel like when you have someone like a fan coming here because he feels this is a place to be?
Well, I think it's such a weird feeling, because part of me is like, well, I only played half a year. We haven't really done anything yet.
Sure.
It's like, man, like this is unbelievable. And then other part of it is like, man, this is what happens when you kind of stick to your routine and stick to your process and really pour into the guys around you, and you want to be a part of something. And I think the guys kind of sense that, and I think we got, like I said, so much more to go. But I think the guys who are signing here, the guys who are coming back, want to be a part of it and want to be a part of Kellen's journey and our journey.
Yeah, and we're learning how to pronounce Travis's last name. Now it's H-N.
I know. I was like, why didn't you tell me at dinner, dude? I was like, we could just announce it to me.
David Edwards we can get. We're going to get Travis H-N. We're
David
get
Edwards
that right.
from Midwestern America, from Wisconsin's a little bit easier, and then H-N, ETN.
I would have said ATN, but now we know it's H-N.
I was going to say it's more of like a French background, right? But
it's
I think that's the biggest thing about New Orleans. You don't really, there's names you just gotta have to go with. You're not gonna know how to pronounce.
And everybody's so forgiving anyway. But we'll make sure we get that right. We're excited though, with the draft coming up, and you'll be getting some more weapons to work with, and it's just going to be a great year. We all feel very enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm excited.
Hey y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications. Please follow us. We've got new shows each and every week. And a very, very special thanks to all of our sponsors who are making this possible. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.